Okay, sixth graders. When you divide other numbers by fractions, instead of just starting with a fraction and dividing it by a fraction, you have to convert them all to fractions first. Okay? And it's really what we're going to be practicing today is, if we're starting with a whole number and dividing it by a fraction, you have to write that whole number as a fraction. Or if you have a whole number divided by a mixed number, then the whole number, like 5, divided by the mixed number, 1.5, both of them need to be written as fractions first. So we're going to apply what we learned about how to change numbers and write them in fraction form, and then divide them. So let's start with this one. 5 divided by 1.5. How do you write 5? The number 5 is a fraction. Andrew?
5 over 1.
Right. 5 over 1. And then we're going to write 1.5 as a fraction. One times 2 plus 1. Jacob?
3 over 2.
Yep, this is equal to 3 over 2. And now we're going to change it to multiplication and use the reciprocal of the second number. So we're going to flip this to 2 over 3 and write the problem. Okay? We flip the second fraction. First, you have to find the top-heavy fraction if it's a mixed number. Mixed numbers become top-heavy fractions, and then you flip it and use the reciprocal. Okay? So there's a couple of steps that are important. First of all, you have to write all the numbers as fractions. Then you have to change it to multiplication, and then flip the second fraction, and then find the answer. Okay? Does everyone have this procedure copied?
Yes.
No.
Write all numbers as fractions. Flip the second number. Multiply using the reciprocal. Okay? Let me put another example right here for you. From your assignment. Number, let's see, number 10. Divided by 1 1/3. Page 182. 5 divided by 1 1/3. So go ahead and set this one up. This is part of your assignment, so you can put it in your assignment book. Page 182. Write 5 as 5 over 1. Write 1 1/3 as what? Nothing. 1 1/3 as good. 4/3. See, we use the first number, but we don't use the second number. We use the reciprocal of the second number. Change it to multiplication. Use the reciprocal of the second number. And find the answer. Questions? Did you get 3 3/4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Now, there's 3 steps, but there are things you have to remember in each of the steps. So you really need to slow down when you're doing this to make sure that you don't skip any steps and make a silly mistake. Like number 12, 6 3/4 divided by 2. Now we're starting with a mixed number. Dividing it by a whole number. What is 6 3/4 as a fraction? Anyone? 6 3/4 as a fraction. Who has that answer? Looking for, need 4 or 5 people with that answer. Kaden?
27/4.
Good. 27/4. What is the reciprocal of 2? Two over 1 is the whole number as a fraction. What's its reciprocal? 2 over 1 and what's the reciprocal? So Katie. 1 over 2. Which one should we use? Find the answer. Katie, which one should we use? Should we use the number or its reciprocal? Which one is that? Good. Change it to multiplication and multiply it by 1 over 2, which is 27 over 8, which is 3 3/8. See if you can get 3 3/8 on that one, and then keep going and do 14, 16, 18, and 20. Okay? Now, I only gave you 4 problems because you have to take your time with each of these. Okay? Take your time. Don't rush through these. Take your time and make sure you're using the correct numbers. Find the answer.